Carlie Rogers would like a message from Blake Rogers, who's in the Summerlands. Simple as that. So let's see if we can just bring the two worlds together for a few moments. We'll use these mediumship cards. Each card here has a pre-written message on it, and as we shuffle them, they get put into place by spirit. We don't manipulate them. Spirit manipulates the cards and provides a message, because they're pre-written messages on each card. Of course, it's the sort of thing they would say, but of course it may be word for word, who knows. Let's see as we shuffle the cards, and we ask, Spirit of Blake, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Blake, through these cards and move among us. Spirit of Blake, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Blake, through these cards and move among us. Spirit of Blake, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Blake, through these cards and move among us. Blessed be to Blake and all absent friends. And we just cut the deck, and where the deck splits is where it is at its most energetic point, where Blake will have left his message. I normally deal out 3 cards, and then after that, a bit like a beginning, middle and end of the message. Not so much sort of past, present, future as you do when you do a reading as such in that regard, but it's more, of course, a message, in that beginning, middle and end of the message. So let's see what the beginning of the message is then. Let's see what Blake has left for us. The first thing he wants to say, of course, as we split, when the deck splits, of course, is where the top of the deck now is the middle, isn't it, effectively? So that's the most energetic part of it. Let's just flip the card over here nice and slow, not to disturb the energy that Blake's left, and let's just see the first thing he wants to say. He's just saying that I have a new understanding. Do you really? As my answer to that, or question, as you would say. Do you really? I just heard a voice say, yes, I do. So there you go, Carlie. He's just saying, I have a new understanding. Of what, I wonder? Maybe, I don't know. Of what? What do you have a new understanding about there, Blake? Understood here. I just want to I just want to really pull another card out here to see what it is. Hang on, Blake, just bear with me. We just pull out the next card there, and there you have it there. That's the next one. And yes, he's saying that our card, I have a new understanding, and I just want you to know that I'm so much better now. I have a new understanding. I'm so much better. As if he's saying, I'm so much better now, but I'm so much better for it. For what I now know. I don't know what this still is. I still don't know. I'm racking my brain to try and work out what this is. I think you know, though, don't you, Carlie? You know what this is about. But he's just saying I'm so much. Although he says I'm so much better now, I still somehow feel he's saying I'm so much better for it. Now I've got this understanding about what it's about what happened? I just heard like a voice or something. I mean, you heard a voice in the back of your mind, and you had to say something. It's just like as if he's saying, I'm so much better now. For what happened, I just keep hearing for what happened. And that's really it, isn't it? Isn't it? The pictures on the cards could sort of help in any way. I have a new understanding about what happened, and I am so much better now. For what happened, I don't know. There, clouds and a rainbow, something at the end of the rainbow, as if there may be, well, not a pot of gold, but certainly there may be a reward there for something. I don't know. Why am I thinking compensation? I don't know, financial compensation. Why am I thinking that? But I'm so much better now. I want you to know that, Carlie. I just want you to know that that I'm better. That I'm better now. I'm better for it. Let's just move on to see what else he's got to say. Let's just see if we. You know, we do 3, and then at this point, like I say, after the 3rd card, if we feel we want to pull another one out, we can do. Let's just flip this nice and slow there. Yes. If I'd only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. Yes. Yes, I have a new understanding about things and what happened, and I feel much better now, though. I feel much better now. Okay, the benefit of hindsight is a wonderful thing, isn't it, Blake? If I'd have done things differently, given what I know now, I would have done things differently, but that's, as I say, the benefit of hindsight, isn't it? That was inevitable. Let's just see what I want to pull another card out. I don't know why. I just feel as though not so much another card wants to come out, but I just want to see if this can add, if Blake can, if there is anything extra he wants to say or can say, it'll be left here. He's just saying yes. Yeah, he's saying, remember me by the happy memories we created. Now, when it says that, of course, I sometimes put the word happy in italics, in the sense of not so much remember me by the happy memories we created, but remember me by the happy memories we created. As if there may have been some bad memories there, but they weren't in the sense of I was a bad person, or, you know, he's not saying like I'm a bad person and don't deserve it or whatever. He's just saying, just remember me by the happy memories we created. That's what I'm sort of getting from that, in that sense. Just remember the good times. The bad times you can't do anything about. You're buggered with that. And just like I say, just to briefly, just to resume or whatever you want to say, he's just said, as we know, he's just said that I've got a new understanding now of that, Carlie. I've got a new understanding. You know that, don't you? Given, you know, as he said, the benefit of hindsight is a wonderful thing. And of course, I've got this new understanding that I've got. Of course, I now know I'm in the know, as you would say, and because of that, I feel so much better now. Or, as I would think he's saying, I feel so much better for it. Now I know. I feel so much better for it now I know. Yes, if I'd only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. Yes, but nevertheless, I just want like a but. Nevertheless, just you remember me by the good times, by the happy memories we created. That's what I tend to feel he's saying there for you, and that's really what I feel is going on here. I think you know what he's trying to say. I don't somehow feel he's after forgiveness or anything like that, though. It's just understanding, I think. I've got a new understanding and I want you to have one as well. That's sort of he's sort of saying. I have a new understanding and I want you to have understand. I'm not asking you to condone it or approve of it. I'm just asking you to understand, that's all. That's all I'm asking you. Because how I understand, I want you to understand and know and know that as well. Because yes, and that's really it, isn't it? Benefit of hindsight is a wonderful thing card there, as you can see, but then it is, isn't it there, Blake? But mainly, I just feel as though I just want to pile all the cards together, face up like that, just with the top card, the main card, as you could say, is just to say, remember me by the happy memories we created. And yes, there were bad times, but how do you know what the bad is if you don't know? I mean, how do you know what the good is if you don't know what the bad is? That's what I'm sort of thinking from it. And maybe maybe the good times are more special, and remembering the good times makes it more special, maybe because of whatever negativity was there that we've had to learn from. And maybe, just maybe in a strange ironic sense, that's what makes things how they are. I sort of feel as if he's fading a bit now, and as if maybe that's why I was just feeling a bit tired then. Maybe he was weary, a bit tired, and needed the rest spiritually as well as physically, I suppose. But he is at rest anyway. Let's put it that way. I want to just now, just briefly, we'd like to thank you there, Blake, for your presence and just for this message. Yes, I suppose it was one of those frank to the point ones, as usually always is the case, but nevertheless, you've opened up there and you've admitted certain things, and to admit that you're wrong, or to admit where you're wrong and what you could have done and didn't, but it acknowledges that the fact that you do know the difference between right and wrong, and now you're feeling much better, and that's the main thing, isn't it? So with that, we'll grab your cards if you don't mind. Grab your cards if you don't mind there, Blake, and we'll either say farewell to you now, and thanks for making your presence known. Thanks for the message for Carlie there, and no doubt if we're drawn again, maybe you can pass a bit more information on if need be, if there's a question. But for now, we know that the thing that joins us, links us all together, love is the law, so of course love is the bond as well, isn't it? Merry did we meet, merry do we part, and merry may we meet again. Blessed be to Blake and all absent friends.